Hello everybody, Dokkan here. Welcome back to another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Let's get this done, man. Let's get this over with. So, Ultimate Clash is here in the game, and with that, they also provided us with the newest Ultimate Clash LR, which is this LR GT Cell and GT FRIEZA. So I managed to get you're only able to get the one copy. They're full level 1 links, so we're gonna showcase them here on their only 200%, which is the Omega Shenron 200% lead. And we'll see how it goes, man. I don't have a lot of faith on these like Battlefield LRs, except for one, which is going to get its ECA, I guess, on global soon. I don't know if it's getting it now. I doubt it. But they only got it on JP, which is the Babidi and Boo. No, Babidi and the Boar character. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get in this.
すべての邪悪流の頂点に立つ俺様の真の姿。
Who doesn't like GT bosses, right, guys? Right? Who doesn't like GT bosses? Woo! We're gonna have fun here on this one. So, they're not even on the rotation, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about them. So there are the Sworn Enemies category Key plus 3, all stats 130% leader. Phenomenal. Absolutely great. We love that. I feel like this character is just he's not that great. So we got this 12 key super, which is the Hell's Surprise. This is not a good rotation either to start. Raise attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage with a high chance of stunning the enemy, which is pretty good. Pretty okay-ish. A 30% raise on attack and defense is always good. Then we get the Hell's Combo on the 18 key, which greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and raises extreme allies' attack by 30% for 2 turns. Their passive skill, which is power acquired in Hell, they have an intro animation, which is not voiced, by the way. It's just one of the dumbest decisions ever, but it is what it is. They get key plus 5, attack and defense plus 40%, and a medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super, for 6 turns. Don't worry, guys. They communicated that telepathically. Do not worry. So yeah, they have a 30% chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, key plus 5, and attack and defense plus 40% from the start of turn for 6 turns from the character's entry turn. When there's another Sworn Enemies, Revenge, or GT Bosses category ally on the team upon the character's entry turn. Yeah, I mean, this is the only team that you're going to be running him in, right? Because you got Sworn Enemies, Transformation Boost, Join Forces, Target Goku, Otherworld Warriors, Revenge, and GT Bosses. And the only one supplying the 200% leader skill for this character is Omega Shenron. So we're getting a couple of links active here. We got Brutal Beatdown, GT, Fear and Faith, and Legendary Power. Do we get any extra links with 17? Yeah, we do, actually. We get Shocking Speed and Nightmare, so we got 6 out of 7. Maybe I'll leave this rotation here. He's not going to super attack. 172k defense is not that great at the start of turn. He gets key plus 3, attack and defense plus 140% at the start of the turn. They get 70% attack and defense when attacking. They are providing support though, so Sworn Enemies, Revenge, or GT Bosses category allies are getting a 40. Actually, key plus 2 and 30%, not 40. Key plus 3, key plus 2 and 30% defense. They're not even providing attack. So they're also able to have a high chance of stunning the enemy. when there's an enemy whose name includes Goku. But we're not facing a Goku this time. They have a chance of evading enemies attack, including super attack plus 20%. So basically, at the start of the turn, they get a 50% chance to dodge. So 5.2 million. That's okay. That's not bad. Their super attack animation looks good. And there you go. We got the dodge right there. They get attacks effective against all types when the target enemy is stunned or the target enemy's super attack is sealed, which, by the way, we were able to get that. Attacks effective against all types, which is good. I do want to flow out these guys because they, surprisingly enough, get a lot of good links active with the LR FRIEZA and LR FRIEZA and Cell. They also get a chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack plus 20%, and launches an additional super attack when the target enemy is in attack down or defense down status, which I feel like that is illogical. That never actually happens. Just a matter of, like, we're not getting fights that you can debuff the enemy a lot. And the fights that you're going to get are very tough for this character to even have a fighting chance, right? But I mean, you know, support is good. They're not even... I don't feel like they're gonna do too many crazy attack stats. So we'll see. We also had the active skill. I don't know why. Does it have... Okay, so the card says Grudge that sweeps through hell. It has hell on the super attack. Has hell on the ultra super attack, has hell on the passive skill, and there's also the active skill, which is called the Hell's Buster. This guy likes hell a lot, so all right, 172k defense is not that great. And we're on turn 4, and we're still on the first phase on this fight, by the way, just to let you guys know how well structured GT bosses really is. So we're getting... Yeah, 4 links active, 172k defense. Let's see how this turn goes. So, yeah, his active skill. This can't be activated when there's an enemy whose name includes Goku. Starting from the 4th turn from the start of the battle, or starting from the 6th turn from the start of the battle. That basically greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to the enemy seals super attack for 1 turn. There's nothing too special. 4.8 million again. Like, what are we doing, Dokkan? What are we doing with these units? they're not that crazy. They're not great. I remember that alongside these characters, the GT FRIEZA and GT Cell also got their ECAs during that celebration, and they don't even link together pretty well with this FRIEZA and Cell card, which is... kind of grinds my gears a little bit that this character does not link pretty well with the other characters named FRIEZA and Cell. And they also don't have their ECAs here on the global version, so we have to wait until we get that for us to maybe see if they are pretty good or not. So finally, we made it to the second phase, guys. Are we excited? Are we happy? All right, so this is the rotation that we want to see. So we're getting a lot of our links active here. Otherworld Warriors is a link, huh? Okay, tell me, who here links up pretty well with this this character here? Anybody want to tell me? Anybody want to discuss? Yeah, that's not that great. Not great. So 6 out of 7 links active here. 172k defense. We'll pop his active skill because why not? We have nothing to lose, right? I mean, the OST is pretty nice, I guess. So pretty good damage there. 293k defense, so the defense went up. I mean, it does count as an attack, right? So when they are attacking, they get the 70% attack and defense there, so not bad. All right, let's see how well they do here this turn. This turn seems pretty good. We'll have another turn where we can have the STR Metal Rildo here. He is providing support. So we're getting an additional attack plus 40% once we get that rotation set up and ready to go there. So it sucks that we have these like Battlefield or Ultimate Clash LRs. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. And they don't make them that great. They're not that wow bombastic. They're I guess that's my favorite word now in the channel. They're not as bombastic as we thought they were going to be. So 5.25 million, not a great attack stat there. And the types of fights that we're gonna get. Hey, we got the 12 key finally. Okay, that's a good 12 key super attack there. Not bad. With their like how they structure Ultimate Clash, they have you do Ultimate Clash, and we're not getting enough currency in the game to even get some of these characters, right? So I think this character in particular, it's I think 472,000 Ultimate Clash points, which is absurd. It's completely ridiculous. It's too pricey to get even this character set up and ready to go, basically. And they're placed here on a team that is not that crazy, right? So this team, which is GT bosses, it needs help, but this is not great. I could have also brought LR Baby here, right? So it's so bad. It's bad, right? This team is just awkward to have properly set up. What do we do? Are we gonna get the revive here? I'm speechless, dude. This unit sucks. This unit is bad, and the fact that they make us like spend so many of these Ultimate Clash points, I don't feel like it's worth it. I don't think it should be worth it. Like, one of these characters, right? I would suggest, if you guys are thinking about getting this character, save it for Babidi and Dabura. Babidi and Dabura are a pretty good and very decent LR that you can be able to be consistent with, right? So 150k defense, dude. I might have to transform here. We're gonna lose all of our links that we have available. So yeah, let's go ahead and transform. Weird, I got the audio levels pretty high, but let me lower the background music a little bit. I usually like where if they have a sentence to say, I can be able to hear it. Not like I like the audio, but the audio is resoundingly louder than what the character is saying on the active skill, right? So I guess it's just me. I got my favorites. All right, we get some healing here. Only 55k HP, that's fine. We'll be able to get to see maybe this turn. I didn't see the links active that we have here with our boy FRIEZA and Cell. But we're getting a pretty good turn here. We're getting support by the Metal Rildo at the end there. And I think once we die, we end the video. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this LR. I mean, like I said, if you're interested in obtaining all the LRs in the game, then I guess you can collect him. Keep in mind, it's just 470,000 Ultimate Clash points. It's just too expensive. especially with the kind of like amount that they give you. It's not enough. So they didn't even break 5 million. I saw. Yeah, 4.35. That's not good. So yeah, like it's a tragedy, man. It's I guess we'll try to see one more turn, sure. We'll see how they fare up against the buff cell if we do ever get to that fight. But we get to see one more turn without their support and see how well they can handle themselves. But yeah, if you're going to save for an Ultimate Clash LR, unless if you're a collectionist, you want to collect all the LRs in the game, then sure, by all means, get the card. I'm pretty sure you're only going to use it to link level, and that's it. But if you are going to want to spend your Ultimate Clash LR point, like Ultimate Clash points in general, save it for Babadi and the Bora. Again, it's better because they are going to get their ECAs. We had a couple of LRs that got their ECAs, I think, with the Ultimate Clash. But I think that the best one is the Babadi and the Bora. I feel like they are very, very good. So make sure to save your Ultimate Clash points once we get to that position there. So do we put them in the line of fire and we end the video? Actually, he's stunned, so he cannot do anything. We'll see one more attack stand. Do we get a few links active here? We get Brutal Beatdown. But he's about to die. We'll see this last turn, and then we will escape this video. Yeah, this card sucks. I don't think that you should... Yeah, I don't think you should invest anything. I guess, what happens if I link level them? Do I get them... They get some better links? So we get 5% attack on a couple of links. Maybe we do get a couple of pretty good attack stats if we get to full level 10. And again, this is 55%, so we're not seeing the greatest performance ever at 55%. So yeah, he's okay. It's just a regular good old Ultimate Clash LR. It's the same as Hachigat. They suck. They're not that great. They don't have a team where you can be able to put them in. GT Bosses I don't consider to be the greatest team ever. It does have some options now with some of these like characters coming out. Especially like Ultimate Clash. I don't want Ultimate Clash to be the supplier of cards that we need to buff a category. So I really want them to just get their head in the game, since they're going to give us an LR. Better make it good, man. Just try to make it awesome so we can, frankly, see something good, right? The only thing good that I can say about this character is that they're providing support, right? They're providing the additional defense there for the characters. It's a nice buff there. 11.3. Oh my god, chill, brother. Oh man, Omega. Like, see, like, these characters are good. Like, Omega's good. Super 17 can be good at sometimes. But it's just the team compositions. Like, we don't have a great team. And I wish that it isn't GT bosses. Just make it GT villains, right? If they can change that, they can add more characters in here. It's the same thing with, like, some of the Gokus. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The SDR one. He's not on, like... I think he's on GT Heroes. But he's not on, like... the Shadow Dragon Saga, because he's a Baby Saga character. I don't know why I'm still going. Maybe we'll see the next turn. He will have a couple extra links active. I guess if we do survive this turn, we'll see. We can get the revive. Can we die here? Can we actually see the revive from Omega? I don't know if I was able to do that on the showcase. I don't remember, but that'll be pretty awesome if we do get to see it. But yeah, this LR is not great. It's not worth it to spend your Ultimate Clash points for that card in particular. Like I said, just save your Ultimate Clash points for a better character. But again, if you're a collectionist, you want to collect all the characters in the game. You wanna make sure that you have the best box ever. by saying, oh, I have all the LRs in the game, then by all means, dude, get the card, get set up, ready to go. I feel like you're going to be looking okay on your box. I don't think you're going to use this character, but you can look pretty good. Now, we don't want to die here. If you're going to super at the end there, so we can end the showcase, I guess we can get the opportunity to get the revive here. Let's see here. We're only going to get 23 key. We're getting everything active except for Nightmare and Otherworld Warriors. Yeah, like, I'm looking through this, and I know that the LR Metal Cooler Core, or the LR Metal Cooler Squadron, have, yeah, they showed the link, but they're not on this team, right? And then we get Otherworld Warriors. Fantastic link, by the way. All right, we'll see this attack stand here, and if we die, we die. If we don't, we end the video, regardless. Please don't finish. So, buddy, do you want to see one more turn? I don't think this will finish him off, by the way. It's GT bosses, man. We'll wait 20 minutes over in this video, and GT bosses, fantastic team, right? Has taken down the enemies in a swift manner. Well, on turn 14, so we're looking pretty good. 4.7. You couldn't break 5 million attack stat, huh? Okay. Yeah, they suck. They are pretty bad. We had 40% support on the rotation too. So, wait, can we die? Can we see the revive? Okay, that's fine. Either way, that's it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below of this card. Fantastic unit. Woo! So great. Man, they shocked me. It was incredible. 5 million attack stat on this pretty LR here. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Cell and Frieza LR here. Do you guys have enough of the coins or the battlefield points for you to get this character? Or you just decided, you know what, let me just not get him and see how he does in a showcase or something like that. Let me know down your thoughts in the comments below. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys all in the next one.